Hello everyone, welcome to week 5. It's been a fun 5 weeks, and whenever I take these classes I always look ahead to week 5 because there's always some big project or something we're working towards. So at the beginning of this class, when I saw we had to share a stress relief technique, I was like, oh, that's easy. It's going to be trail running. Trail running has been the most therapeutic, flow statey thing I've done since fighting MMA. I mean, when I was fighting mixed martial arts, be in the middle of the cage around thousands of people, but I wouldn't hear any of them. I'd just be in the zone. I'd have head movement, I'd be throwing punches back, and there was just some like beauty and just this weird peace that came with fighting. I know that's crazy. And when I stopped fighting, I was like, I'm never gonna experience anything like this again. And I've come close with trail running. Just the flow state I can enter and the peace and relaxation I feel. So fast forward, we're to week 5 now, but I'm not completely doing this video on trail running. Right now, we are currently in my backyard, so please excuse the rude bugs that you hear behind us. There is my house. And we are currently on a trail I am building. So I thought this would be about trail running, but I have found that building a trail is an amazing stress reliever. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. I'll get off work at 1:30 in the afternoon, so I work 4:30 to 1:30, and I'll just come and I'll work on the trail. And you see the trail just kind of winds through the woods here, and you can see it's well manicured, and hopefully the video does it justice. But it is such a tough process, but it's so rewarding at the same time. I think one thing that I enjoy about this is I know I'm gonna one day share it with all my trail running friends. So it's fun working towards a goal and putting something together when you know that it's gonna be shared and enjoyed by others. So just to talk about the process and everything that goes into this, the whole property really looked like this at the very beginning. And this is a future section of trail, which you probably can't see now. But what I do is I take these orange flags and I put these orange flags where I want the trail to be. I kind of trust the flow of the trees. So if we look through here, if you look closer, you could probably see some orange flags. So I went through, I put the orange flags in, I cut down a lot of the big branches. You see a branch over here. Once I cut down the branches, I have to drag them all the way out, and then I have to get to work on the ground. I have to clear up all this brush. I have to chip away at it, I have to rake it, I have to have a rake hoe, I have to shovel it, do everything I can to get it smoothed out to where it looks and feels like the trail that we are on right now. It's just a nice, smooth trail going through the woods. So I'm hoping that everyone else has a project they're working on that is like their trail. So we'll kind of get at that towards the end. So I know not everyone has 2 acres to build their own trail. So I'll kind of talk back to what I was speaking of with trail running. And I know a lot of you through your discussion post have talked about starting hiking and how hiking has helped with stress relief. So I'm really happy to see that. And one thing I will encourage everyone to do is, if all you have is a park with a paved path, you know, for sure, go do it and get out there, but try to find something to where you're hiking or mountain biking or running, something that's on dirt. Escape all the sounds of the city and get out in nature. And I've always found this therapeutic, but I never understood why until I did the research. And then I found that the Japanese call this forest bathing. So the Japanese will go out, sometimes they may just sit in the forest, other times they may go for a hike down a trail, and they would have stress relief, they'd become more relaxed. And so I guess we've always done forest bathing, we just called it hiking or camping or maybe just relaxing out in nature. But just seeing the research on that and seeing how well it works for them makes me wish everyone else can experience it. So that's pretty much all I have for the things I'm sharing. I know that I've also taken the things I've learned and kind of incorporated in there. Like with meditation, it's not a sit still meditation, it's just I'm out here without headphones to where I could be alone with my thoughts but still moving. We've also talked about other things like journaling. So I'm journaling every night how my day went and any progress I might have made on the trail. So I'm grateful for all the things that I've learned, and I've learned a lot from you guys. I've learned more from you than I have from the weekly reading. So thank you guys for being so open and honest with your experience in your journey through this 5-week class. So my question for you is not only just to give me feedback on this video or anything you may think of it, is just, do you have your version of a trail in your life right now? Is there something that you're working towards, you're building towards, something that there's a measurable metric to where you can see the growth and see your progress towards that finish line? And is that something that you're going to be able to share with other people? I really wish everyone can feel this joy of just working towards something, accomplishing it, and one day sharing it. So do you have something like that, or what could that be for you? And again, I appreciate the last 5 weeks. You guys have been awesome. I'm gonna go for a run. See you later.